Hello everyone, welcome to our SQL training day 3. And on day 3, which is May 22nd, today we will be learning SQL, in which we will learn the where clause. We call it as clause here. In this where clause, we'll try to apply for number, or you can call it as int data type, which is integer. Okay, this is where we'll be learning. And then we will try to learn some of the keywords here. So the major keywords what we'll be learning today is the operators. Operators will be equal to, greater than, lesser than, greater than or equal to, lesser than or equal to, not equal to. Not equal to has two operators. Not equal to has two operators, this one and this one. And then we will be learning the in keyword. We will be learning the between keyword. If time permits, we'll try to learn how to use and, comma, or, which is known as logical operators. Logical operators. So to learn all these things, we'll be using couple of data. So always remember throughout your training that you will be directly or indirectly, people will be using this SQL, right? So how try to map the things which you people have, whatever you see, okay, whatever you see, try to map it back to uh, table structure, okay? So wherever you see table, try to map it. Oh, this is what we have to achieve, okay? Example, if I go to railway station, okay, if I go to, for example, you will see a table, right? What is the table you will be seeing there? For example, you will see train number, train name, arrival time or departure time, and the platform number, correct? It's a table format. You people have seen your progress report card, correct? Your progress report card is in table format. You'll have the subject, the maximum score, the minimum score, what you have scored in test 1, what you have scored in test 2, and the total in the bottom, correct? Anything which you see, wherever you see there is a table, wherever you see there is a table, it is mapped back to database concept, okay? Table structure is the one which is, you have seen your exam timetable, you people have seen your uh, day-to-day routine timetable in when you are doing your schooling, your college days. You have a timetable. Monday 9 o'clock I have this subject, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, 12:30 we have a lunch break, then we have 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock. So you have a table structure, right? Anything which is going with that, so it's all table. Wherever you see table, you have to start bringing the concept. Okay, this is SQL, I want to fetch some data there. Now you need to have data for that, you need to have the structure for that's the reason I'm going with a sample database, okay? When we have sample data with us, it will be easy for us to, okay, this is the data what we have and this is what we want to fetch and see. Okay, let's see how we can make use of that one. So with respect to the world database which I'm going to, so how do you log into MySQL? It's a daily routine. MySQL -u root -p. So I would like to explain this command. -u stands for username root, -p stands for the password. You have to press enter, then you will type the same password which you have given. Usually we will give root for the local machine. So now I'm in MySQL in a command prompt. This is a command prompt application. What is this? It is a command prompt application. Now you should know the databases. So show databases. So whenever I type commands, remember this, whenever I type commands, it should be in uppercase. Is it a case sensitive language? Yesterday I was explaining it. SQL is not case sensitive language. You can type it in uppercase or you can type it in lowercase. Okay. Now in this The one which we are using is world. As and when we progress, we'll be going with employees database. So we are going with world. So you have to go with use keyword world. Now it's just like changing the folder. So now we are in the database called world. Then you will say show tables. As and when you progress, it will be used to it for you people. Now in this city table, city is a table. I want to know the columns in it. You can use DESC command or describe them. Both are one and the same, which will give you the same result with semicolon. Semicolon, semicolon is just like a full stop. It's just like a full stop. I am in class, full stop. Exactly same way, in SQL language, SQL should understand, okay, this sentence is ended. That is the reason you'll be using semicolon here. That is the basic syntax of it. So when I use the word syntax, remember that it is the language. So language will have a grammar, just like full stop. Just like full stop in English, we have semicolon here, which is not required in SFMC. So when I press enter, you will get to know there are these fields: ID, name, country code, district, and population. Okay, country code, district, and population. So these are the fields in which we are interested in. Int, which is number, int, which is number. We would like to learn on these things using these operators. Where keyword or where clause, where we want to go with number, we will try to explore operators in, between, and or. Okay, let's try to see how we can make use of this one. Okay, so always try to practice this. So I'll go with select star from city. So you can type it in uppercase or lowercase. If you watch the video from yesterday, you'll understand it. Select star from city. Then I'll go with select star from city. You can type it in uppercase, lowercase, as I mentioned. City, where you have to type one of the columns here. You have to type one of the columns. ID, name, country code, district, or population. I want to check IDs. I want to check IDs or based on population. So example, I want to check any country, any city which is having an ID 1. Very simple. Okay, I want to get all the information which is after 4,000, which is after 4,000. So then you will type greater than, with or without space, it's fine. Greater than 4,000. So what will be the difference between this and this? Greater than or equal to? So don't type equal to greater than. This is not a valid operator. Don't type equal to lesser than. This is not a valid one. Okay. So greater than or equal to means this one should display except 4,000. You can see this. So greater than 4,000, it's a simple mathematics, except leave this from 4,000 till the end. And the last number what we have is 4,079. If I type greater than or equal to, then it will be including this 4,000. Okay, pretty simple. So I want to display data coming from the table less than 40. So what is this? It is excluding. So 1 to 40. Less than or equal to 40, it should display 40. This is how you'll be practicing this. Okay, very simple. It's all straightforward on numbers. I want to check on population. I forgot the table. Always describe city. Then you'll get to know the tables. I forgot the tables itself. Then you'll go with show tables. There are 3 tables: city, country, and country language. So we are going with int. So now I want to display. From city where population is greater than 10 lakhs, 100,000. That's it. We have only one, which is Maharashtra. I want to see all the one which is less than 50,000. You can see huge list here. How many are there? 78. So now just imagine I wanted to display from city, so which is having 4,079 records. What is the beauty of the queries you people have to understand is it's a huge data what we have, and out of which we are able to display very quickly, right? 78 rows. It is not easy for a human being to search by going each one of them. 33, 53, 54. All these are the IDs which is giving us this population. I want to check less than 1,000. See how quickly it can give you. The speed, you people have to understand the speed of the output. Okay, you have to understand the speed of the output. Less than 1,000, this is the number of people. If I try to check for something greater than 25 lakhs, 250, 00, 000. So what is this? So when you see this result, this is not an error. You're searching for a population greater than 25 lakhs. It is not present in data. That's it. It is not present in data. Okay. So hope you are clear with this. So greater than, lesser than, greater than, or equal to, not equal to. You can check with this. Not equal to, it will give you a huge number. That's the reason I'll go with that one. Then comes in keyword. Then comes in keyword. So let's try to explore in. Now I want to display IDs. I want to display IDs where I want to display 1, 10, 20, and 35. So it's not that every time we'll write like this 1, 10, 20, 35. I cannot be typing like this always, right? So then when you want to display 1, 10, 20, 35, what you can do is instead of the keyword equal or the operator, you will use in, then you'll specify your numbers 1, 10, 35, 20, 25. So even if we change the order, it will be displaying in the same order. Okay, observe this screen now. So when do you use in? So instead of equals operator, I want to check a list of numbers. So you can go with that. It's 1, 10, 35, 20. 1, 10, 35, 20, 25. I'll repeat 10 and I want to understand whether I'll get twice. So this is also one of the things which you learn and explore. You might get a lot of questions like this. So you can check this. What is this? So 1 displayed, 10 displayed. You can see 1, 10, 20. Even though you change the order, it is displaying in the same order. And I have typed 10 twice, but it is displaying only once. That is what you people have to understand. So what is the difference between equals and in keyword? In keyword is requested whenever you want to check for some numbers. And what happens if you type a number which is not present? For example, 12,345. This ID is not present. I know that because the last ID is 4,079. So even if you type a number or an ID which is not present, in this case, what will happen in this case? It will not display because it is not present. Okay, as simple as that. Okay. I'll try to save this as SQL in one of my folders and I'll be sharing with you people. So SQL 2024, occupancy will, I'll create a new folder SQL so that I can share it with you. Perfect. So we learned 1 to 10 like this. Now, hope everyone is with me. Anyone has any question till now? Anyone have any questions? No, Kaushik is good.
No question.
Thank you. So now I want to display 10 to 25. I want to display 10 to 25. So if I want to display 10 to 25, I cannot be typing 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Correct? So this works. This works. It works if it's a small number. But it's a series of numbers. It's a series of numbers. In this scenario, you'll replace in with between. You'll specify your start number 10 and you'll specify your last number 20. And if you try to type 25 and 10, so this won't give you any result. So this is very important. So try to map it with in keyword first. And what do you observe? And very importantly, what you should observe is 10, if present, will also be displayed. 25 will also be displayed. In 10 and also 25 will be displayed. Okay, it will be displayed between 10 and 25. What if I try to change the order? So this is trying to check 10 to 25, but 25 is the largest number, 10 is the smallest number. In this case, usually it should be an error, but in this case, it will not give you an error, but it will not display any data. Means the query is not able to understand that you want to display 20 to 10, 25 to 20. No, this will not work. You have to go with 10 and 25 in this order. So now you people know what you people have to use between. So when we have series of numbers to display, that is 10 to 25. What will happen? What will happen with not in keyword? Okay, let us go with in, comma, not in and not between. Now you people can give a guess here. So I'll try to display between. Not between, not between 9 and 4050. It should display 1 to 8 and 4051 to 407. Observe the output and understand it. 9 and 4050 should be eliminated. It should display 1 to 8 because I said not between. So it will eliminate 9. It will eliminate up to 4050. Then it will display remaining. You can see 1 to 8 and 4551, 40512 to 4079. So the range given here, which says not between, means it will not display that. Exactly same way, it holds good for not in. In, it should display, not in, it should eliminate. So to consider not in, so what I'll be doing is I'll go with in with small numbers, which is very easy. So for in, I will select three numbers, 4051, 4070, 4075. Okay. I want to display this. Then I want to go with not in. First, let me display. In means it should display, not in, it should not. In, you can see, this is displayed, this is displayed, this is displayed. When I say not in, it should eliminate these three. Since the data is longer, it will take time to display. That's the reason I've taken one which is in the complete bottom one. Okay. Let's wait for the output. Once the output is there, then we can. So now we have specified not in. 4051 should not be displayed. You can see this 4050, 4052. You can see this, it is not displayed. 4070 should not be displayed. 6971. You can see this. And then 4075, 4075. You can see 4074 and 40 All the other things, as you know, it will be this way. Okay. Is it good till now? So this is the in and not in. In, it should display. Not in, it should not display that. This is operators equal, in, not in, between, not between. Now and or logic. So before we move into and or, I would like to know if you people have any questions. And currently we are working only with number type. We have many other types also like date and string. So there are three major things which we will work. We'll work with numbers, we'll work with string, that is names or character type, and the other one will be on date type. So today we have picked numbers, and numbers are pretty simple. You have to just keep on doing this. So I'm interested in showing you people employees database, show databases. This is one of the biggest database. Use employees, okay, use employees, and then show tables. Always you have to switch between databases. So this is one of the biggest databases which I have seen for sample database. We have departments, department with employee, employees. This is very, very big table. Describe employees. Actually, it has very large number of, it has 3,24,000. Select count star from employees. This will always help me to know the records. What is this? So I have not explained this count yet. I will do it later. This is my favorite one. So before running select star, 3,24,000 records. There are 3,24,000 records, and here we have employee number, birth date, first name, last name, gender, and hire date. There are two date fields here, so which we will be picking it down the line as and when we progress. Then comes first name, last name, which is character or var character or the string. The employee number is int, so you can go with that check one. So I can select star from employee. It will take more number of minutes to display, but still I would like to display it. It's very, very large. So if I type it, you can see it's just running. It will take, because it should display 3,24,000 records. It should display 3,24,000 records. Meanwhile, when it is running, I would like to check with you people. Hope you people are clear with this. Anyone has any question on queries itself, queries or tables? So it might be Ujjwal, Vijay, Kavya, Darshan, Giri, Akash. Do you people have any questions? Are we good? So queries. Now you people are writing very basic queries in SFMC also. We'll try to understand data without understanding the table, without understanding what it is storing. You cannot fetch the data. Let's take an example. So let's assume that I am the principal of a college. I am the principal of a college. Last week, there is a result which was announced. Now I ask my colleagues or my subordinates or my HODs, can you give me the number of people who have scored zero in each subject? I'll call all the HODs. So what they should do, they should go to the department, they should type, they should search for each student who has scored zero, which subject they have scored zero, right? This is the kind of information what we want to fetch from queries. You have all the data stored, then you will try to fetch it. Or I will ask my, I am the HOD of a department. I will ask, see, there are different students coming here with first semester, third semester. So please give me the attendance who has less than 50%. Who has less than 50%. Correct? So in these scenarios, it will be helpful. Now I am the person who is running this organization or education organization, and there I'll be asking them who is having the highest salary. Who's having the highest salary? You can see this data now, it's still running. So These are the things which you people will try to fetch and display. Basically, you have data. It's not that you will display all the data all the time. Correct? You have to segment them. I want to know the number of employees who are belonging to male and female. I want to know the highest salary getting paid. I want to know the people who are belonging to a specific department. Okay, and what is the salary we are giving. I want to know how many students have scored highest marks in each subject. I want to know which department has how many students. There are a couple of things which we will be coming into mind. So you people, anything wherever you see table, try to start mapping it. Oh, this is a table, so what is that? I can store it. What is the type? So train number, it is a number. Train name, it is a character or a string or a text. Then we have arrival date and departure date. So it should be stored in date and time format, correct? So these are the things what the people have to think always. So when you start learning SQL, suggestion is when I started learning SQL, this is what I did. I started bringing the information. Wherever I see table, I used to write it down the notepad first, and then I used to create a table for it. So you people are learning SFMC, so you are lucky enough that you'll be not creating all these things, but you'll be doing with the help of create data extension. It's a easy way of doing it. Now, quickly we'll be taking some time to learn. Quickly, I'll be showing you 3 to 4 commands. If you're interested, you can explore it as and when you get it. So I'll be doing, I'll be creating some sample tables. First, I'll be creating my SFMC training database. Then I'll be creating your information in it. Then I'll be marking your attendance. 3 simple tables, I'll create it and I'll manually add that information. UI is user interface, which will make the life easier to learn. But if you are not from a UI perspective, if you are knowing how to create a table, then this is wonderful. Okay. So taking this training itself as an example, taking this training itself as an example, I want to create simple 3 tables: students table, attendance table, and day wise course what I'll be covering. Okay. So having said that, so let me quickly do that for you. Let's see whether this is executed. See, it's taking so much of time to display, correct? I'm not telling it's an error or an issue, but still. So first, let me go into SSMC training, SQL, and now I would like to create an Excel file, just an Excel file, just to explain. This is SFMC underscore a simple. So consider an Excel as your database. Consider Excel as your database, and each Excel sheet will be considered as a table. Okay, very simple. So I want students table. Students table. Okay, I want day wise course, day wise topics table. Okay, and then I want anything which I want to store. Okay, very simple. So first I'll go with students. What do I want for students? I just go with simple one. I'll go with the name of the student. Okay, very simple. I'll go with the email of the student. Okay, and I'll go with the gender. Okay, 3 simple things. I'll not complicate this one. So I'll go with 3 simple things: name, email, and gender. And then with respect to day wise, I'll go with date, uh, topic date. I'll call it as topic underscore date, and I'll go with the topic. Very simple. Topic, date, and topic. Then I'll go with attendance. So for attendance, I cannot go with name or email. So name, I will go with email. I'll try to store email, and is present, and then I'll go with is present and date. Okay, exactly same thing is what I'll be creating. So now let's take 3 students now. I'll go with my name, Chandra. I'll go with Giri, integer. I'll go with Akash and Abdul. And each one will be having their name, chandra@gmail.com, chandra@gmail.com. User@gmail.com. So exactly same way you can think about the others. So I'll go with the value of fun. Okay, this is my table. Exactly same way. So date-wise topic. So today is May. Date is 22, and then 2024. Topic is SQL, where with number. Okay, I'm just going with simple. So this is what I want to store. And then at the last attendance, so let's take an example. So Chandra, so I'll be going with email address because I'm assuming that it will be unique. So Chandra is present true. So Chandra is present false. So attended date. So date is yesterday, May 21, 2024, May 22, 2024, like this. Okay. Whether it's present or absent. Are we good till now? So I want to bring this into my SQL. I want to bring this into my SQL. What is that I need to do? Okay, what is that I need to do? I need to create tables. Okay, I'll break this into two videos so that it is easy for people to watch it. So there will be a continued video so that I'll break this. So I'll be showing all the commands where you people will be practicing. So video will be recorded as a continuous. Thank you.